does Eddie go to?
6:30 to 6:39 is a 6. So she has a 6.
Eddie's a 6?
Eddie's a 7:04, so he's a 7. Yeah, Eddie tried to get out of there. He's like, wait, Eddie was supposed to.
First game.
Alrighty, guys, we are back. NAPT Summer Classic Finals coming right at ya. We are live from Shooter's Bar and Billiards. We have Taylor Hanson, Eleanor Collado doing battle.
Yeah, pretty good break there. Opening break by Taylor. Hit the ball square. Nice little containing safe.
And I think Taylor is going to be very, very difficult to beat. If you want my prediction.
I think it's gonna be a good match.
I think it'll be a great match.
What I've seen, just by that break, I think Taylor might have a little edge on the break.
Indeed.
I think she kind of tries to hit it a little more with a little more oomph, I guess. So, but, I mean, Eleanor's a little more controlled break, but you can't justify what she's been doing. It's been working and she's been winning. So, but yeah, what I've seen from Taylor, yeah, she's been shot making very good. Yeah, nice combination there.
And so at the conclusion of this match, whether this is the final match and Taylor wins, or if we go into the double dip, we will do the draw for the viewer advantage. Somebody gonna be a happy camper.
See if she plays this rail first, or if she's going to play a ball first. I kind of like going rail first.
I do too. Straight ball, look out 10 ball.
Yeah, well, she got a little fortunate.
She did.
Yeah, she did.
Gives the apology wave. Which is the universal wave for sorry I didn't mean to do that.
Right.
Kind of got lucky.
Try to get close to your work here. Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah, more than good there. And of course, guys, we do have our chat line open. So if you do have any questions, feel free to ask away. It is myself. My name is Grant on the mic. Yep. Sitting with me is the one and only Mr. Jason Klatt. And I appreciate you stepping in, helping me out today, Jason.
Oh, no problem. Always a privilege. Always fun sitting in, having a good chat and laugh and watching some decent pool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like the demeanor at the table of Taylor. I mean,
she just gets down to business.
Well, she has a good little rhythm and pace, too. She has a good little routine. Sees the shot. You know what I mean? When she's a little funny or tricky, she walks around. You know what I mean? She doesn't get like too carried away. You know what I mean?
I like the fact that if she does miss or get out of shape, that she gives that Efren Reyes grin and doesn't get too upset.
That too.
Right.
Yeah, and I like how she like kind of brushes it off, shakes it off, and sticks to her guns.
Very well done, Taylor Hanson taking game number 1, drawing first blood. And we'll give a shout out to Jacoby Custom Cues, guys. They are one of our sponsors here for Q Sports Live. They are your people's choice Cue of the Year winner numerous years out of the last decade. And if you haven't been, JacobyCustomCues.com, you can check out all their latest and greatest. It is the home of the Jacoby Black as well. And if you are looking to get your hands on one of those, we do get them at a little bit of a discounted rate. And if you do want one, send a message to the Q Sports Live page, and I'll get back to you with what those are.
Oh, appreciate it, Jeff.
Who did that?
Uh,
That was Wambra. James. My brother just bought me an Arby's. You are the man, sir. I know he probably doesn't have his chat line open or anything else yet, but Wambra, that was awesome of you. Thank you.
yeah, that's unfortunate. Eleanor hit that break well, too.
She did.
Yeah, there's not too much trouble here. You know, I mean, everything looks pretty elementary. I mean, 4 of the 5. And getting on the right side of the 7. It's pretty much it.
Yeah, everything has a home. Control the cue ball and you're away to the races. Wow, you're not kidding. These fisherman friends are powerful.
Yeah.
Them just powerful little suckers. These are not like my normal candies. She get a little bit straight in on that 4-ball.
Yeah, she's okay.
On the
She's
long
got to
angle.
punch it, though. She got to put a little more stroke on it than she wanted to. She got to go to the rail and out. I know she gets a little longer in the bridge when she needs to get through the ball more.
Not terrible. It's actually not bad at all.
Oh,
She
it's
can
fine.
Put that 5-ball in, 2 rails back out for the 7 into that right-hand side pocket. Perhaps a touch of left.
Either or, whatever you're comfortable, straight high or with left.
I like putting that touch of left just to take that side pocket out of
That's
the way.
why I was going to say something. I did want to do a curse on it, but I
commentator's
seen
curse?
this ball skid a lot.
Did it skid there?
Yeah. So, meaning on a shot like that, you kind of got to make sure you get through the ball more and put a little more on it.
Yep.
Just, I don't know, you put like more of a stronger hit on the ball.
And this is cuttable for Eleanor. Very makeable shot.
Good shot. Yeah, I mean, it's just like little swings like this when you play at a nice, good high level. I mean, a game like this, you mean you should go up 2-0, and then it's like, and then
Absolutely.
you're down 3-1.
Yep.
Like it happens so much
It
at this
happens
level.
so quick too.
It's like one little, you know, I mean, I don't think she missed the ball because I totally saw the ball skid.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's no fault of anything that she did. Short of, you know, maybe putting a little stronger stroke on that ball. What causes a skid? Chalk on the ball?
I think it's a few factors.
I think so, too.
Oh, what happened there? Eleanor
I didn't
missed
see
the
it.
eighth.
We were busy taking a selfie.
Yeah.
I didn't see what happened there.
Well, it's a few factors, I think. You know, it could be like a little residue on the cue ball or the object ball, and then it could be a little cause of the stroke, too, a little like deceleration.
Mm-hmm.
Just not putting a nice, confident stroke on the ball, getting through the ball. I mean, there's a lot of little factors.
So a couple of little lags on our end here from the stream. Hopefully it's done doing stuff like that. Don't know if that came through on your guys' end or not. Well, a gift back, a gift and a re-gift.
Yeah. What's that noise?
What noise?
Was it the baseball
Are
game?
you hearing things, Jason?
Or is like
Well, while you're figuring out what the
No.
noise is, I'm going to give a shout out to one of our other sponsors here for Q Sports Live. It is Jam Up Apparel, www.jamupapparel.com. If you haven't been to their site lately, go check them out. Unbelievable. They've made some adjustments on who their suppliers are and corrected a few of the back office issues. And I'll tell you what, if you thought Jam Up had good stuff before, you got to go check them out now. They have some amazing stuff that's out right now.
Let's hear her break here. Let's see how square she hits this one ball. Let's watch her cue ball.
And she does stand up in her break.
Yeah, see
she
that?
does the Shane Van Boning break.
Yeah. Yeah, she hit those good.
Yeah, she goes after them. And it is one of the keys to being successful is having a good break.
No, especially at 10 ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because 10 ball is like more of like a precise hit. You know, I mean, you got to hit it nice and square. It's like hitting that driver in golf.
That's right. Yeah.
Or like a nice serve. I mean, the game, I'm not saying 9 ball, not so much, because the 9 ball game break is more like a cut break
That's
now,
right? Yeah.
So,
yeah. Depending.
yeah. Depending where the 1 is or where the 9 is racked, yeah. Let's say she overcut the 1. That's why she lost her cue ball a little bit.
Yeah, good thing for the table's playing a little bit slow, and I think she's okay here. She can pot this. Oh, never mind. She's on the 2 ball. My computer screen was hiding the 2. I thought she was on the 3.
Oh, I thought it was your fisherman friends hiding it.
No, the fisherman friends is what's blurring my vision right now. They're powerful little things.
Oh, man,
Look
she
at
made
this.
it.
Look at
Oh, wow.
Wow. This girl came to play today.
What a
Who
shot.
needs shape when you can play like that?
Wow, I don't think I've seen it.
What a great kick.
Yeah. The purpose why she did call it, because she's given herself the biggest ball to hit.
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
But lands herself just perfect on this 3 ball. Nice little roll up,
yeah.
4 to the right side. She is all looking good here.
I'll tell you one thing. I mean, she's representing Lindenwood college now, so there's a lot of good players that.
Yeah, she's
April
taking the same line as April.
You know what I mean? There's a good core of good players there, and I'll tell you one thing. I bet she put some work in and told her how to, rack the balls maybe a certain way and practice the break. Yeah, I can tell she put a little time in coming in here.
Without a doubt. How's Ben's little one? Not sure. Haven't heard Deborah. He did say that if he did get the chance, he would jump on the live stream and kind of update everybody. So I don't want to speculate. I'm just going to send my thoughts and prayers with him. And I love her focus.
Well, the thing is, what I like is she keeps her eyes on the table, keeps her eyes on the cue ball. It's kind of like a snooker trick that I learned a little bit, or even playing pool, to keep your focus in, is even when you're walking around the table, keep your eyes on that cue ball.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your eyes on the cue ball. Even when you're walking around the table, keep your eyes on focused on that table.
Yeah, keep your eyes on the prize.
Don't let your head and everything wander a little bit. Your eyes start wandering, then your mind starts wandering. Ooh, she overcut that a little bit. That's why she ended up a little deeper on that ball.
Yeah,
She knows it.
Had a nice.
See, this is another
Inside
this
juice
is
on
another
that,
little skitty shot here.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make sure you get through this ball. Don't baby it. Almost put a little more extra oomph on it. Good shot.
Great shot. Well done. Taylor Hansen in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Unreal. She's playing really, really well. And we'll give a shout out to one of the other sponsors, Q Sports Live, JB Cases. They are the official sponsor here at Q Sports Live. And I'll tell you, if you ever want high quality cases, this is the only spot to go. Often duplicated, but never.
Go ahead.
I was waiting
It's your
for you.
show.
No, I was waiting for you. If it doesn't say JB Cases, it's not a JB case. Limited only by your imagination. Changing her name to Steamroller. Yeah, she is. She came to play today.
Hey, decent break from her.
I think Eleanor's trying to take a page from.
See that
From
it
what
could,
Taylor's doing.
I mean, even that's what we said. You mean it was staring 1-1 in the face. Now it's 3-0, right?
Absolutely. Well, and that's one of the other important things that that Ben taught me as well, is when you're in a match, if your break isn't working, but your opponent is breaking well, watch what they're doing.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you got to watch the spots and what they're doing all day. Well, she's got a good opening shot, though. Just got to make that cue ball don't get too far away from you. She hit that well. See, this is all center table position right now, pretty much. Just keep that cue ball in the center.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything is open here. Everything is open. Control that cue ball is the key to victory.
Ooh, I'll let the cue ball a little loose. Got a little closer to her work, but she's okay. Let's see how she plays this. Straight high, or is she going to try to kill it? I like going straight across table, letting your stroke out.
Yeah. And from what we've seen out of Eleanor, she has no problems letting that stroke out. And perhaps at the conclusion of this event, maybe I can convince both of these girls to jump on, do a quick little interview with us.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Oh, even gets a nice
she'll-
soft little jelly
Well, the
rub.
thing is, you didn't recognize what she did, though. She loaded up with a lot of inside English, too.
Smart shot.
See, there's a lot of shots that Eleanor can do that a lot of the girls in the tournament can't,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, she has that nice fluid stroke where she keeps her Q-tip on the cue ball for a long period of time,
Yeah.
or that allows her to get through the ball and do more with the cue ball.
Mm-hmm. Your
It's-
ace-side winner
it's
is...
very hard to teach something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a more of a natural ability and feel.
Mm-hmm. Taylor Hansen won the A side.
Ooh, see, I think she could have just dragged that ball in.
I would have actually drug and come underneath.
No, she could have dragged, like it's a drag shot. You know what I mean? In snooker, we play that drag shot
Mhm.
where you hit bottom, then it goes forward.
Yeah.
So she could have done that on her
for the
shot,
side pocket.
right? And she could, and her cue ball would have been right up by the spot
the
where
spot,
where
yeah.
you rack them.
Yeah.
But I know her game. She likes pumping the balls.
She
and,
does, yeah. She likes putting it in with some authority.
I think she'd call the bank cross side.
corner.
She played two-way. Yeah.
She did.
Yeah,
It's
she
very
played,
smart.
She
Miss
played
pro
it short. I don't blame her.
Yeah. This is a true double elimination. Absolutely.
Yeah.
True double dip.
Yeah.
And nothing for Taylor here to do except
So you can
try to
almost
kick the door down.
you can almost play the same shot here too.
Mm-hmm.
So you can play the shot kind of short too, but
Yeah.
play your cue ball up by the side too.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
lag it, or you can just go all out and try and make it. So she hit it with authority out.
So it'll get by that side. Oh, no.
See, that's the thing.
The
You know what I
horn
mean?
came into
I think there'll be a shot there when she grows a little bit more of a player. It's almost the same shot that Eleanor did. She played it short. She could have done that too, but you just play it on, like what you say, the pro side, and play it short in case you miss. It comes up and banks. You're not going wide on the ball.
Yeah.
You're hitting it fat, if anything.
Yeah, I agree with you. And once again, guys, in between the racks, say hello to Nick's Q Innovations. Based out of Calgary, Alberta, he is an absolute genius at what he does. He's got guys sending cues from all over the country, be it in Canada or the States, to do all the repairs necessary. And I can't recommend him enough. He's an absolute genius. You can check him out as well on Facebook. Nick's Q Innovations. 403-667-3173. And watch her stand up in this.
Can't
Boom.
see it from that camera angle.
No, you can't. I should change that. Next time that
On
she
the
breaks,
break,
yeah. Next time she
On the
breaks,
break, go to the other camera angle.
Yeah.
Camera 1.
yeah.
Camera 2 for
camera
shooting.
1.
Do you want to carry on? Camera 1, carry
Camera 1, camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2.
Have you seen Hall Pass? The
I
movie?
have.
Okay, you're right.
Oh, nice shot. Does leave a fairly easy kick for Taylor, though.
I think she can clip the edge of it.
Do you like clipping the edge, or do you want to go in behind it?
The thing is, I think if she can hit it full enough and try to bank the one ball across side. No, she can hit it thin enough to get down table. It's a good
Nice shot.
Now here comes the jump
Here
stick.
comes airtime, for sure. Didn't take her long to figure that out.
EC Airlines.
Yeah, right. Coming at you. She's doing her Michael Jordan impression. Seeing how much airtime she can get. She's deadly with this jump cue.
Nice, man. Got that.
She hits
Got that.
so good.
No, the big thing is though she got the cue ball down quickly
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
That sounded nice.
That was good.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I did this way. I didn't get you. I don't think.
No, you're fine. See what's she's thinking about that 3-ball. But the 3-ball goes in the side pocket though.
It does. Does it squeeze by the 6? Can't quite tell.
Good stroke.
Yeah, really well done. She's sitting perfect to play that into the side pocket. What's going on, Todd? How are you, buddy? Thanks for tuning in again. What's for lunch? Never mind lunch. What's for breakfast? And James, thank you. I know you weren't on before. I don't know if you got your volume on right now. But, man, thank you for dropping off what you dropped off. Much appreciated. You the man.
Yeah, I gotta get a ticket off you there, pal.
Yeah, you do. I almost know what it is you would choose.
What do you mean?
If you're
Oh.
the winner.
What?
I know exactly
What?
you.
There's only 2 choices, isn't there?
No,
There's like 3 choices?
there's 4.
4?
But I know which one you're going to choose.
What, the value?
Oh, you take money all day.
Well,
Tell me I'm wrong.
maybe I might surprise you.
No. You wouldn't surprise me.
I might be able to make a profit or keep it. You never know. Man, she just barely missed pocketing that ball. Made a good hit, though. How many tickets are in there, by the way?
There's a few.
Let me see.
That many.
Well, I might have to get another one.
There's a few.
I don't really need this, do I?
You don't. You don't need that actually at all.
Well, she came up a little short on her position here. But she has a shot, though. She can just pocket the ball naturally with straight high, come straight across, middle of the table. Just focus on making the ball. You can actually hit the ball a little softer in case you miss. You might get fortunate and get safe. See, she overcut it, right? See,
Did she get lucky?
But the thing is,
she
you know,
left the window.
you know what she did there? She kind of came up a little bit. She popped her head up a little bit. She's kind of looking at the result.
Yeah.
She didn't, like, we know how to see her. She usually puts a nice, keeps her head down. But that one, she kind of came up just slightly.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, decelerated on the stroke
Big
a little
time.
bit. Just a little bit.
Todd. Taylor plays well. Does she do any international pro tournaments? I don't think so at this point.
I
She's
think
still young.
I think she did a couple of the junior stuff, but
Yeah.
I think she's just more dedicated at the
She's
collegiate.
dedicated. Yeah, she's dedicated to. What a shot!
Ooh.
She's dedicated to her schooling right now.
Yeah.
She is still 21 years young,
Yeah.
playing at a phenomenal level for being 21 years old. And keep your eyes peeled, guys. You're going to see a lot of Taylor Hansen. What's the best value on the drawing? It depends. If I had to pick one, I'm going to do the T3. That would be my choice.
Oh, man.
That's the first one I've seen her miss.
Mm-hmm.
I think the T3, when you look at cost for dollar value, I think the T3 is an instant game changer. There's not too many things I would say that you could get that would be an instant game changer.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. It jumps so well and it breaks so well,
Right.
which is very atypical of a jump break cue, right? Typically one, it'll either jump really well or break not so good, or break like a monster but not jump well. That thing is the absolute best of both worlds. And I'm not just saying this, guys. Mr. Klatt sitting next to me, he would never say this and tell you I'm right if he hadn't tried it himself.
Yeah.
We don't just flog product here.
Yeah, it breaks.
CSL.
It breaks good. It jumps really, really well. Yeah, another game Eleanor I think she should have had.
I agree.
There's probably 2 games she gave to Taylor so far.
Yeah. But again, are we going to see that TSN or CSL turning point halfway through? Are we going to see it?
TSN is like Sports Center for the Americans. So.
That's right. She does kind of remind me of Allison Fisher. Is Mark Wilson still training them? They are now.
For sure. Yep.
On top of that, with a pool scholarship. So they're playing on the same team. So her and April Larson going to the same school, on the same pool team, taught by the same coach.
Mm-hmm.
So if you take a look at how well April Larson has done, you're looking at a carbon copy. Very well done. It's gotta be moving time here for Eleanor. Speaking of the T3, why don't we say hello to T3? They're one of our sponsors too. It is the T3 jump break cue, so it jumps like the IQ that we used to tote about that was the best one out there.
I like the fireplace in the background.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's nice. But it also breaks like a BK Rush. And this is why I say cost for dollar value when you're talking about this cue. I don't think you can get a better cost for dollar value on the market at all, period. I don't care what other cue is out there. I'm from South Africa. We need ladies like Taylor in South Africa. Absolutely. Welcome to the stream all the way from South Africa. And if you are new to Q Sports Live, welcome to it. We are followed by 63 countries around the world.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So typically we go live at least once every 2 weeks throughout the summertime. And throughout the wintertime, we're live a lot. We do travel all over the place. We're all over Canada and in the USA. So a couple of different options. You can go on to YouTube, which you're watching on now, hit the subscribe button there. Or if you do have Facebook and prefer Facebook, you can go on to the Facebook page, hit the like button. Unfortunately, I'm not able to go live on both. Typically, we do go live on both. Unfortunately, the internet just won't handle both of them here.
Yeah, she got a little fortunate there. Kind of double kissed the ball.
Yeah.
Too, but she's mostly playing the cue ball too to get down table. So. She has a shot though. See, I'd rather call the 4 ball instead of the 1.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, I mean, you can play this at a slow pace. I mean, that 4 ball is a decent. Both balls.
Oof,
Yeah,
great hit.
Yeah.
And you know who Taylor also reminds me of? Have you ever seen Bethany Sykes play? She was on one of the streams that we did out of Phoenix, and just dead rock solid fundamentals. Yeah, probably some of the best fundamentals I've ever seen on anybody.
Is she a younger player?
She is, yeah.
Also?
It was her first. That was a Tier 2 event in Phoenix, and that was her first major event, and she ended up snapping it off, and just an absolute display of perfect fundamentals.
Yeah, most of the females and women out there have better fundamentals than the men anyway. what I've noticed.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's kind of like golf too.
CSL's the best streaming pool on earth. Great commentary, and it's all freaking free. Absolutely. That's one of the other benefits that we have here at Q Sports Live. We are free to view.
Yeah.
But I really do appreciate the massive compliment there, Deborah. We certainly put our time in. And I'll tell you, based on the conversation I had this last week, we just getting started.
There we go.
We just getting started. There are some big things coming down the lines. Because if you thought the CSL Invitational was big, don't hold your breath, because it gets bigger. And it's coming. It'll be great.
Here comes a stroke shot here for you.
Absolutely. It looked like she wobbled her arm there a little bit.
You know what I mean? It's there's a lot going on too, you know what I mean? It was a tough shot.
Yeah. We watched her thin one of these in before.
No,
she gonna thin
no,
in?
that was Chrissy. Chrissy did that shot.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. That's right.
Oh, for sure.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Robert.
Yeah, Kurt. Yeah, yeah. Mark does a good job with players. You know, and personally, I took a lesson with him.
Oh, wow.
Probably maybe about 10 years ago, maybe 8 to 10. I went to his house and he had a 10-foot table, and you know, what I mean, just kind of tighten up a little bit. You know, what I mean, I was just kind of like, I mean, you need a little guidance or a little like just the fundamentals and stuff. So yeah, he helped me, and After that, I actually did a couple good tournaments. Ultimate 10 ball, I ended up getting third in after, and
Mm-hmm.
a couple good showings. So
Well, and let's not sell Jason Klatt short. For
yeah,
anybody that doesn't know who Jason Klatt is, uh, definitely a top level pro player. I don't know what your Fargo is, 750 something or other.
I guess so. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't even
I
like
haven't
pay
checked.
attention
Yeah,
to it really.
yeah, but really, really top level player. Um, Doing me a solid, helping me out on the microphone today, and really, really appreciate it. But you also do give lessons.
Yep, yeah, I enjoy the teaching and coaching aspect of the game because I know how hard the game is. So if I can help anyone to get to that next level, and I mean, I get people all the time sending me questions, and I don't mind answering them. So if I
Well,
can,
and if people
yeah,
want to take lessons from you, Jason, how do they do that?
yeah, just hit me up on Facebook. I got Instagram too, and maybe I can give Grant a little
A little tune up.
a little tune up, but info too. So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
that'd be
if you
great.
anyone in the Midwest area or if anyone in the around are interested in some clinics or coaching in the U.S. or
Well, and
even
if
overseas or something, we can negotiate something. So yeah, I've been doing it for probably a good, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now. So,
indeed. Well,
but
and if you've never watched the likes of Jason Klatt play, you can go back onto our prior stream at on the Q Sports Live Invitational, which is the other side of Q Sports Live, guys. We have a really, really extensive library. So there's probably, if I had to be a betting man, I would say there's probably 1,800 different live streams
oh,
that
that
are available in the archives.
hmm.
So you can always go back. You can always watch any of the events that we've done. Excuse me. And you can watch the likes of Mr. Klatt play. I can tell you from what I see as a commentator, knowing Jason for a little while now.
Oh yeah, yeah, a few years now.
Yeah, the guy puts the cue ball on a string, and if there's anybody that you want to learn cue ball control from, that's the guy sitting beside me.
Well, kudos, Zempy. Appreciate it,
Hey,
buddy.
you're welcome, man. You deserve it. You're
Well,
a
good
gentleman.
try.
You're a scholar. You're an ambassador of the sport. You're always willing to help out,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to juniors.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
You're very involved with the juniors program, and believe me, it's the least I can do.
Well, yeah, that's how it all started for me. I mean, I did the junior program, the league, and everything. So I like giving back and I like seeing the future develop.
Steph, damn it, should have got a lesson in exchange for rent. Oh, Steph. I'm pretty sure Jason will be back in Calgary for the next CSL
I
Invitational.
know. I was gonna cook you some dinner for your birthday, but I had to leave.
Yeah, you did. You didn't have to,
I was gonna.
but you did.
I was gonna. You know what I mean? I'm not. I was trying to give her a break from cooking. That's what I was trying to
Yes, because I don't. Anybody that knows me knows full well I don't cook. And anybody that's ever eaten Steph's food that she's made understands exactly why I don't cook.
do. Uh-oh. Well, she might be hooked here.
Yeah, she's going to get right in behind. And I love the way she just smiles.
Well, yeah.
Just shake your
What's the
head.
point of getting mad? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but it's a lesson, right? How many people in that spot would have got a little bit toasty there?
Oh, especially at a young age and being kind of matured about it, right? That's not terrible.
No, not bad at all.
It's not an easy
Nice
shot.
recovery.
Anytime you're queuing on the rail, it's a very difficult shot.
Maybe I'll hold your deodorant for ransom.
You better not.
Wow. Now, somebody was asking about Shane. Yeah, so 66-43 SVB up.
Going in today.
Yeah. From what I heard, his break was just unbelievable.
Well, he usually is most of the time.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, beautiful
Great
shot.
shot.
Beautiful shot.
Very well done.
Oh, man. You know, what I noticed with her, which I like, is when she gets on the rail, you know, I mean, this is a good point of view for everybody, where she kind of shortens the stroke up a little bit. You know, I mean, when the ball's in the middle of the table a little bit, cue gets a little longer. But when you're bridging off the rail, your stroke shortens up a little bit. So, because you only got a certain part of the cue ball to really hit. You know, I mean, now she has to let go. She has to let her stroke loose a little bit.
The only thing I want her to be careful of here is this rub off the 10 and draw and scratch.
Great shot.
Something like that. Yeah, she's sitting good here. Sitting good to bring this 4-2. And this is so fun, I kind of want to see a second set.
Oh, let's talk about just getting through each game. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hats to, you know what I mean, Taylor, she's playing well, but Eleanor's gave her a few racks, you know what I mean?
For sure.
A couple freebies. So I'm just glad that she's got through this, or hopefully she gets through this 10 and gets this rack.
I don't think there's a curse out there that would keep this ball from going in a pocket.
Yeah, I like taking a break right now if I was Eleanor.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but that's just me. But it's not her break. But
yeah, let Taylor kind of stew on that one a little bit. So Jason just jumped off for a minute or two. So I will take over the controls. And once again, guys, if you are just tuning in, if you can help me out, share the link to the stream, share that onto your personal Facebook page. I would greatly appreciate it. Obviously, without having the ability to go live to our main source, being Facebook, we're a little light on the viewers. These ladies deserve big time. They are putting on a clinic. They're putting on a show for us. So if you can help me out, share it up. Oh, I was going to move that camera. Dang it. I almost did. I almost got there. I'll remember next time. Next time Taylor breaks, I want you to see her standing up. She does exactly what Shane Van Boning does. So she did come up dry there. You're going to see Chris come in and remove the turtle rack. Use the spotter, remove the 9 ball. Take the turtle rack out, replace the 9 ball. And Chris does a phenomenal job here with the NAPT. Keeps the tournament running, keeps everything running on time, does all the shot clock. He does a phenomenal job for the NAPT. Ooh, look out. Kind of let that slide a little bit too much. Put a little bit too much right-hand spin on that cue ball. However, that one is sitting deep, deep, deep on the shelf. So these are diamond tables, 9-footers, 4 1/4 inch corner pockets with Simonis cloth. And those shelves are deep. Nice shot from Taylor there. She is sitting good on the 2 ball. Yeah, Robert, you'll find with Q Sports Live, we are very, very equal opportunity. We don't showcase just pro players. We don't showcase just men. We like a wide variety. So we'll show amateurs. We do have, obviously, pros that do come on and play. But we are a very equal opportunity live stream company. And you'll get a wide variety if you followed us around at all over the last couple of years. We are very, very, very equal opportunity. So As I mentioned before, it's not just ladies pool, it's not just men's pool, it's everything. We show men's, we show juniors, we show ladies, we show amateur, we show pro. We want to showcase it all, and the reason for that is we are here to grow the game. That is our purpose, that is our goal, and we have ways in which we plan on doing that. It's going to take time for us to get there. However, you won't find 3 people that have more passion for this game. Myself, Ryan, and Ben, we're addicted
Jason.
the same as, and Jason.
Thanks.
Jason is the honorary inductee into the Q Sports Live
Oh,
management.
you guys heard it first. So, record this. Steph, you heard it too.
She got you. He is the honorary inductee into the Q Sports Live management team, which we'll talk about.
Mm-hmm. I was first on the list from day one anyway.
Yes, you were. Oh, look at that. Nice attempt there. Tried to do a couple of different things in that shot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you got to make the first step first.
See,
Got to make the shot.
See, the thing is, this is what I like, though. I like
the ultra
No,
aggressive.
but I like seeing the heat of battle, because this is where you see a lot of colors come out in
Yeah,
players. So,
absolutely.
I mean, we've seen Taylor. I mean, she's a great player when she's a front runner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Now, you know what I mean, it's the final. Now it's getting a little edgy and testy. You know what I mean? Eleanor is a little more seasoned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? This is good to see.
I love it.
Great shot.
Oh, my
Wow.
goodness.
See, she could have played that ball on the side and just went one rail middle of the table and shot the 6 in the corner.
Yeah.
Much easier, but she made that's the shot that she preferred, so
And she made it look easy.
she did.
Simin Chen is a monster female player for sure.
Oh,
Of course.
oh, for sure. Great player.
Yeah. This is the thing.
She's probably the most dominant women player. You
I
know what
would
mean?
agree,
Probably
absolutely.
the past 2 years.
She's not the most decorated, but probably the most dominant right now.
Oh,
the
yeah.
most decorated female player of all time right now is, of course, Allison Fisher, the Duchess of Doom.
Yes, I mean Chen. You know what I mean?
Probably the most
Yeah.
decorated player is definitely Allison Fisher. And it really does kind of get into that age-old argument, why are men better supposedly at pool than women? Because the cue does not know a gender. The cue doesn't know, the cue ball doesn't know whether it's a male or a female striking that ball.
Right.
And it's often a question that comes up. And I think, in my opinion, men are a little bit more aggressive on the table.
Oh yeah.
And some women, not all, some
Right.
women are more passive.
Yeah. Exactly. Good point.
However, the cue stick does not know the gender. That's why I inducted him, Kevin. He's inducted into the management, so now he does get to help me pack up all the CSL equipment at the end of the event.
No, we didn't. That wasn't in the contract. That wasn't.
That was
you know,
slipped in last
You know, what I
minute.
mean, I see that hockey bag under that table there,
Yeah, you
but
do.
I'm not packing that bag though.
Come on now.
I might help you with a few cords here and there, but I'm not doing labor work.
Okay, then I
kidding.
like Jim Orzel.
I'm
As an
kidding.
honorary member, does he have to buy the drinks?
Oh, I'll buy you drinks.
There we go.
Oh, don't
I'll
worry.
pack the equipment, you buy the drinks.
Yeah.
We're good.
I'll buy you all the Tim Hortons coffee you want.
Considering there's not a Tim's around here.
No. Never mind. Yeah, I think he was trying to get the draw, but this is kind of killing Eleanor's momentum here a little bit.
What happened there? What?
I think he announced that you're going to do the draw, but what's her name?
Adrienne?
Adrienne
Who won the
stepped
last
in.
game? Eleanor
Yeah.
did.
Adrienne stepped in and said, no, we're not.
Yeah, not yet. That's at the end.
Well, it looks like they're taking a break anyway.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, we will. Oh, they have a draw.
Oh, they have a draw.
Okay. Okay, so they're going to take a break. They're going to do their draw. So we'll take a break, And then following this match, we will do our draw. So we'll be right back here, guys. All right, guys, so they are going to do their draw. It is for a JB case. That camera. There it is. Beautiful looking JB case. So they're shaking it up. This was open to anybody that was in the room. She's looking at the name. She's got to get her glasses. She got to get her glasses. Samala, congratulations, a friend of Emmeline Collado, winning the JB case.
I apologize to both players. Let us resume.
All right. With that draw being done, we are back to the match. Taylor Hansen leading 4-3 over Eleanor Collado.
It was 4-1.
It was.
Yeah.
Momentum shift, perhaps?
I like to see. I think everyone likes to see that. You know what I mean? You need a.
I did already. I heard you. So we'll see if Emmeline tries to break. Oh, yeah, she put it in this time. And makes the 4-ball. A little bit tougher shot on the 1-ball to start. I don't know if the back cut to that top right-hand corner is on or not.
Yeah, I think she might have to just play a little safe here. She's just trying to look at the natural path of the cue ball right now.
Mm-hmm. Stephen, it depends. We've got a draw coming up here as well. It's for the viewer advantage, and we're doing that at the conclusion.
Got a rail.
Did the 10 get a rail?
It did. Just got a rail.
So yeah, ours is going to be done at the conclusion. We'll probably have the winner, either Taylor or Eleanor, draw our ticket, and then I'll see if I can get both of those ladies on the stream to do a quick little interview with us. And I'm going to tempt fate twice and have another fisherman's friend.
How many headsets do you have?
Only 2.
So you're just going to let them talk to each other about the match?
No, they can either jump on with me or you.
No, it's you. It's your show, but
Yeah, but you're now an official inducted
that's
manager
all right.
into.
You're the color guy.
I do add a little bit of flavor sometimes, but so do you.
Yeah, sure. I like this. Put the little no filter in there sometimes.
Every now and again, I'll look at this shot.
I think she was trying to kick behind it. I think, or did she call it over there? I think she was trying to get behind that ball.
Yeah, try to do the 2-rail Efren,
Yeah.
or no, Pagulian kick.
I think if you're Taylor right now, you got to do whatever in your power to run these balls out because they're all right there. Just got to get on this 2-ball nicely, though. Got to get back up. See that she thought the inside would grab a little bit more. Now she's like in between. So now she's in between shots.
The 50-yard line.
See, the natural angle is to cut the ball into the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a like nice straight high ball.
See, and I like
Yeah,
punching this with a lot of
no,
bottom right.
it's natural angle. No, you make the shot harder. You make the shot harder. See, the natural angle is just to hit it with high, and it wouldn't go off 2 rails, and it would have went in between the 6 and 7. You just hit a nice smooth stroke. See, every time you're trying to punch the ball, now you're developing force into the ball.
Yeah.
And then it creates what I mean, a smaller pocket.
Good advice. Because that would have been my natural instinct. Is
Yeah,
to punch that
yeah,
in with some bottom right
because
and
when
just
you,
check around.
because anytime you get scared of a shot, that's what people want to do. They want to hit it harder and firmer.
Yes.
But the thing is, you know, what I mean, she'll grow as a
But
player,
this
but
is-
she'll recognize those angles as she goes.
This is why I said if anybody is looking for lessons, the man sitting next to me knows the stuff.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
man. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I think she's just forced to duck behind the 5 now.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, John. We appreciate you sticking around with us.
Well, I think she just got to bear down and make this shot. You know, what I mean, just try to roll it in. I'm not sure if she's going to go to the top rail or not.
Wobbly. Tight pockets. But again, that 3 is sitting deep in that shelf. Not that I think it's going to pose any issue for Eleanor, but we've seen that happen all weekend long. If you're off a touch, they're not going in.
See, if I was in like Taylor's like corner, oh man, she overhit this.
Big.
She should have drew this ball.
Yeah.
She
Oh, does she bring in the
she
10 ball
she
here?
should have drew it to the right side of the pocket and slid the cue ball down towards the 9.
Yeah.
See, that just tells you both players are feeling it a little bit.
Absolutely.
They're
The
both
pressure.
feeling it.
She did call the 10 ball.
Yeah, I like that shot.
Yeah.
It's hard to say from here if you can dice it in, but I don't know. The 10's a little too far. You got to hit it pretty well. Might go rail first and make it.
Look at this.
It's mostly
Close.
just.
But it's a really good two-way.
See, if I was in like, especially Taylor's corner right now, I'd say to her, I say just after this rack, just calm down.
Yeah.
Just go one shot at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's kind of looking ahead. She's trying to get the job done too quickly,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Or because she was up 4-1, now she's like, then that panic mode comes on.
Mm-hmm. I know all about that mode. Does she get there? She did get
But
there.
that's just being young, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to go through it. You got to experience those feelings.
And I'm just going to try to find for you, John, when our next stream is. I know where it is.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh, man. What a big gif. What a big gif. Staring 4-4 to 5-3. Jeez. Mm.
So it is Friday, September 6th to 8th. We will be in Billings, Montana. That is for the Veterans Memorial, put on by Alex Walker.
Yeah, I got a
Great tournament.
Yeah, I have a couple road stories from Billings, Montana. I'll tell you that.
Well, and you were thinking about maybe going down to that one as well, but
Yeah,
I think you've got
a tournament popped up like almost like a couple days after that. It's not too far from me, so it's a little closer
For
too.
sure.
But yeah, I'd like to make my way up there again. You know, and it's a beautiful country.
It
so.
is. And I do believe there is room open there, guys. So if you are inclined, that's where we'll be. Billings, Montana, September 6th to 8th. You can get a hold of Alex Walker on Facebook.
Yeah, he reached out to me and he sent me the flyer and gave me some details and tried to say organize some clinics and stuff. So he's a good guy. You know, he was trying to cater to me, so it'd make it worth the trip too. So
Yep. Oh, yeah, change the camera. Change the camera.
yeah,
There. Now we get to see it. So watch her stand up
yeah,
in this.
watch her body first. See, she missed him a little bit.
Maybe she knew we had the camera on her. Added a little extra pressure.
No, she's just being too careful too.
Yeah.
He-
Oh, and that's I think what
Yeah.
you were saying earlier,
Yep,
right?
yep.
When you get deeper into the
See,
match,
you
put a
notice
little
everyone.
extra.
Yeah, because everyone gets a little timid and gets
Yeah,
scared. Yeah. It's just their adrenaline pumping that just takes over. Yeah,
I like that. I'm gonna use that.
It
Tried to
just
hold
helps.
that.
It just helps you get through the ball. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It helps you not.
Are you looking down
Baby
the
it.
barrel of that one? Does she get that? Does she get that little window between that two
I
six?
don't know. It's close. But the thing is that you can see it on Taylor's face a little bit. And you can tell when a person is feeling it a little bit. You can see that they get just a little rosy in the cheeks. You know what I mean? She's getting a little red, just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can tell that they're feeling it a little bit. So she's sensing it. She just gotta stick to her guns, be patient, commit to your decisions.
She's trying to get that cue ball behind the fly ball. Really nice attempt. Turning Stone starts Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately I won't be going. I've been a few times, but I don't think I'll make it this year. It's a good tournament. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
I've never been. Would
Yeah,
love to.
Yeah, it's a great venue. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, you know it, Ray. So this is the match where Eleanor has lost her first match, or lost the first match in the event. She's been battling on the B side ever since. So you get an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object.
She told
in
me
this
she was
match.
giving everyone a chance. That's why she lost first.
Yeah.
She just wanted to get her money's worth.
Well, you know, you get to play more pool on the B side.
The loser
The
side.
loser side, yes.
With Urshri?
Ulysses.
Useless. Who's that?
Ulysses S. Grant.
Well, Steve, I don't plan going on the road really anytime soon. I miss it. I miss those days, that's for sure.
Yes.
The good old days.
But now you're...
Oh, Chris Bartram. Okay. Yeah. No, Chris kind of packed it in himself. You know, I mean, he's selling trucks now in Ohio. He's doing really well for himself. And, I mean, the road game's kind of disappeared a little bit. It's not what it used to be. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You can still get around a little bit, but it's
more expensive nowadays.
the cost and you know what I mean the social media and everyone taking pictures and knowing your name and who you are. And it's like, I mean, even when I started doing
I hate
it,
to tell you, but
but
everybody
it's-
should and
Yeah.
probably knows who Jason Klatt is.
Yeah, you
you
know
could
what I
try
mean?
to hide.
Yeah. You know, actually, a friend asked me that the other day. He's like, "Oh, do you think you can still go around and walk into a pool room?" I said, no, "There's a good chance at least one person will know my name or face." Yeah.
So this is our first look at Taylor Hansen with the jump cue. I don't think I've seen her jump.
Good hit.
A very good hit. We could see 5-4 here. There's no losers in Q Sports. That depends, Deborah. In Canada, we have an A side and a B side. In the States, you have the winner side and the loser side. What's going on, big dog? We hanging in. We doing all right. And a rare,
Yeah, the
easier shot.
the ball
missed
kind of
from
looked a
her.
little funny though. I don't know if it twisted on her or not, but
Maybe the skiddies came into play.
you know, what I mean, even like right now, it's like you got to recognize what your opponent's feeling, their body language. You know, what I mean, when you're playing somebody, you can sense. You know, what I mean, it's like a boxer or somebody that you're fighting, or you can sense their body language to see how they're feeling.
Mm-hmm. Taylor's trying to get behind that 7 ball. I don't think she
Good
got
try
there.
though.
Yeah, great try. Don't think she quite got there. And I think if Eleanor can pot this 2 ball down to this bottom right-hand corner and use the 6 as an aid, she should sit fairly well on the 3. Oh, her elbow kind of got away a little bit.
Well, for that type of shot, I don't think she needed such a big stroke too.
No,
But that's
yeah.
her stroke. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, that's what she's
She lets
comfortable
it
doing.
fly.
So see, that's the thing. You know what I mean? Like, I've been taking notes on both players, and you know what I mean, and that's the difference between a lot of the Asians and the Europeans and a lot of the coaching. You know what I mean, where you have like that corner man that can actually take notes and you can go back, because you always when anytime you lose, you remember more, but anytime you win, you don't remember so much.
Oh, it's so true.
Good shot.
Oh, great shot. Uses the 8 ball as a sticker.
That opened up the rack.
Big time. This could put Taylor Hansen on the hill.
See, this is when it gets tough, though. You know what I mean? You start
While
thinking.
it's getting to the hill and then getting off the hill.
The thoughts creep in. You know what I mean? You start fighting for each shot. So let's see if she can dig down deep here.
Oh, overstroked.
I think she overcut a little bit, but what you said earlier is that back rail or the front rail is coming lively too. Yeah, she's got to focus on this pocket, this ball. I mean, don't worry about the scratch. You got the 6 there, ball. Good shot. See, 6 balls there anyway. Don't worry about the scratch. See, now she's back in line. She knew that was the shot.
Yeah. What's going on, Caldun?
Ooh, hit a little fat.
Yeah, use the whole pocket.
Oh,
there,
she's
too.
straight in. See, this is the shot that I saw her had trouble with earlier, right?
The draw shot.
Right. Let's see if she can snatch it back, draw it back a little bit. Gotta be real loose. Gotta be nice and get through the ball nicely. Good timing.
She hit it good.
Yep, it's not too bad. She wanted to be a little more to the middle of the table.
Yes.
So she had a little more angle. Now she's a little flat, meaning that the natural angle of the cue ball is not quite going to the 9. It is, but it's not going to the left or right of it.
Yeah, it's going too much to the 9.
Exactly.
Oh, and she hangs it.
See, yeah. She's not laughing anymore.
Nope.
She can tell, you know what I mean? She's
getting frustrated.
She's not that, but it's just the pressure. It's the nerves. It's the tension.
Of course.
It happens.
And it happens to the best.
Everybody does it.
What's going on, Patrick?
This
Neal?
is not an easy shot.
No.
She's gonna go rail first.
Rail first, 3 rail.
Just watch out for the side pocket.
Yeah.
It's right on top of it. Ooh, just barely stopped enough.
Just stopped short. Oh, for 21, you can't take anything away from Taylor Hansen. You watch for her in the future. She's got a very, very bright future in pool.
See what I taught myself in these situations when I was young, like in Taylor's position,
Yeah.
because you're trying so hard to win, right?
Yeah.
So, but you gotta trick your mind. So what I used to say to myself is like, why are you so nervous for? You're gonna be playing in hundreds more tournaments after this.
Yeah.
Just play. Don't
I
worry
like
about it. Don't worry about
Some
it so
good
much.
advice.
So when you're playing, you kind of just you're easing your tension up while you're
I
playing.
like that.
Right?
I like that.
I learned that at a young age on
I
my
like
own.
that.
Right? I'm like, why are you getting all worked up for?
Yeah.
You're gonna be playing in hundreds more tournaments after this anyway.
Yeah.
So like, well, don't beat yourself up.
See,
Don't take it. It's good to care about it, obviously,
course.
but don't over care.
Yeah.
So that then that's when you start panicking.
Yeah, and I really like the knowledge bombs that you're dropping
Yeah.
here. Pay attention. Pay attention. These are really, really, really good pieces of advice. And I think to foreshadow perhaps a little bit what you and I were talking about, I think it would go over phenomenally well.
Yeah, we've been talking about that podcast now.
We have.
Yeah.
Not to let the cat out of the bag just a
Yeah,
little bit.
me and Zempy, we've been talking in Calgary there. We talked about it a little bit.
What do you think, guys?
What do you think of this name? No Filter Podcast.
Yeah, dealing in pool, the mental side of the game, some of the issues that we see in the game.
Yeah.
Really all aspects of the game. What do you think?
Then we'd maybe get another player or interview another player and pick their brains too.
Yeah.
And ask them questions.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it can go in any direction,
Mm-hmm.
but no filter.
Yeah.
Gotta have.
There might
pool,
be
no
something
filter.
out there already called No Filter.
There
that
could be, yeah.
I mean, it seems too good to be true because
Yeah.
I think I've heard of
probably-
it.
yeah.
No Filter.
What do you think,
With
guys?
with Jay and Zempy,
That's right.
just like
With the cloud
TSN
attack.
with TSN, huh?
Right?
With Jay and Zempy.
Right?
No Filter, coming live.
How would these two do playing someone like Earl?
Okay, yeah, let me try to handicap this because this is what I'm actually not bad at. If they were playing a race to 11, winner break, 10 ball, I would say Taylor. If Taylor won 4, it'd be a push. If she won 5, it'd be a win. That's how I'd probably handicap it. But that's what I'm just trying to gauge right now, you know what I mean? At the men level, you know what I mean, especially Earl, these balls would probably be in by now.
Yeah.
Right.
Earl wastes no time.
Right. And plus the guys are going to be breaking the balls better. When you play at the men level, pro level, it's like getting to the first shot.
Yeah.
You're just going to the who's going to get to that first shot. I mean, no offense to these women, you know what I mean, they're great players, but they're not like, you know what I mean, the Allison Fishers or Semi Chens, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just a little, maybe a tier below. But no offense to these girls, they've been playing their hearts out and playing really well.
Mm-hmm. Earl Sharks people, can they handle it?
I like playing Earl.
So do I.
I like that part of it.
Oh, a little too light. That ball's not going to get there. Not with speed of this
Yeah,
table.
she didn't spin it quite enough.
Yeah.
Well, Taylor has another opportunity here. I mean,
And I think you're going to see Taylor maybe just focus and bear
I
in a
think
little
she's
bit
going to
here.
slow down a little bit
Yeah.
because they're right there. The balls are all right there.
Mm-hmm. So we didn't get anybody that responded. We got 230 people on here, guys. Give me a response. What do you think? If myself and Jason Klatt put a podcast together going on more into the mental side of the game, perhaps some of the business side of the sport.
Yeah, and hearing questions and stuff
Yeah.
that you guys are interested in and hearing, and
Give us some feedback.
yeah. Oh, see that rail got away with her a little bit. She's okay, but yeah.
She's all right. Yeah.
I mean, that's it'd probably be maybe an hour at tops, maybe hour and a bit, hour 20 minutes most, I guess. But just answering spectators and fans' questions and
Yeah, going
Yeah,
into some of the issues that perhaps you and I see in the sport.
Yeah.
And, like, little tidbits of knowledge for,
Yeah.
for the mental side of the game. It doesn't matter what Jason talks about. I could listen to him all day.
oh, thanks, Jennifer. So here's her draw stroke again. She doesn't have to draw it as much.
No, just a nice little punch draw. Stun it.
But I noticed
Still
that
not bad.
I can notice that she's not
She
qu-
doesn't-
that,
yeah.
that that's not her go-to
Yeah,
shot,
she doesn't like it.
because I saw her bridge hand moving a little bit there.
So a little bit of feedback. Yeah, I'd listen, would tune in for sure.
Ooh, it's skidded, but she still got there, but the ball kicked on her.
How about deep pocket thoughts? What's your thought on deep pockets, Jason? Road stories. Yeah, there's another one we could include.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I'll tell you some road stories. That's what people want to hear. People want to hear the stories.
That's all right. We can find a different name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're just like throwing
spitballing.
something out
Yeah,
there.
we're spitballing right now. So Taylor Hansen gets herself on the hill.
See, it does already exist.
Yeah.
No filter sport.
But yeah, that's the name we can always come up with a little bit later. We're just kind of spitballing with ideas. I think it would be a really, really cool feature function for pool.
Yeah.
I've been around the game a long time. I certainly don't play at Jason's level.
No, but you have a good understanding about the game, and you
I
know,
do.
and you know a lot of the players, and you know the industry. So
I know the business side
yeah,
of pool.
yeah.
That's
so-
where my strength is. I know
Yeah.
the business side. What we can do to make it better, all those kinds of things.
So this is Taylor on the hill. Let's see.
What's
she
the
hits it
over-under? Is
on
that
what?
what you were going to ask?
On what?
On this match right now, 6-4?
No, I didn't have one.
No? I thought that's where you were
She
going
hit
to
him square. Ooh.
Oh, and she is looking good.
Oh, two balls.
Two
Tricky.
ball, yeah.
She's forced to play. She's forced to play the 2-6 combo.
She is, but I
Yeah.
mean, the shape is au naturel.
It's there. Yeah.
Maybe unfiltered. Yeah, absolutely.
Unfiltered. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Pool talk unfiltered.
Unfiltered. Yeah. Or do you want to make a name where it's like a name where they know it's about pool?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unfiltered can be about everything. So, I think I don't think we're just gonna talk about pool. So unfiltered kind of covers a big
Broad range.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like
So Steven says,
Yeah.
I practice on an 8-foot table with big pockets. Is there a way I can make it play like a 9-foot? You can shim those pockets. Pocket shims are always good to practice with.
yeah. There's a couple devices out there now where you can buy to make your pockets smaller. I forget what they're called. But they're kind of like two little plastic inserts you can put in your pocket, and makes the pocket plate
Mhm.
smaller.
So Team Hansen, as her father, let me give you a little different angle on why Taylor is struggling. I don't think she's struggling. First, she gets very little practice time because of work and school, without a doubt.
Okay.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I still think I'm right. She is 21 years young.
Oh yeah, she
got
I'll tell you one thing.
lots of pool to look for.
Oh, she's a natural talent. You know what I mean? There's no doubt of that. Yeah, this is my really first time of actually watching her play. You know, what I mean, especially in person,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm very impressed.
I've seen her a couple of times, and every time I've seen her, she's just getting better and better and better. And you gotta be proud, Papa. I know she's kind of taking the same lines as April Larson. So if you kind of want a glimpse into the future,
Look at this. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate how the
Is that
210 ended
line
up.
right?
It's
Straight up.
It's actually it's just a little bit off angle, but you kind of want it a little off angle. It makes the ball a little bigger, but.
Ooh, Table Talk with Jason Klatt. There we go. That's a good name.
Yeah. Oh, good shot.
A little too much as her time is in pool is coming to an end. Oh, she's going into medical school.
Oh, good for her, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just let pool be more a rec game.
Secondary,
You know? Secondary.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, by far. You know,
Yeah.
that's the way to go.
While as the pool world will definitely miss her. I think she's got a very, very bright future if she chooses to stay in pool, or if she's going to go into the medical field, which is obviously what she's going to school for.
Yeah, this is just a chapter in her life, and it's a good experience. And I mean, I started playing at a young age too, and like I said, you know, I mean, it helped me grow as a person, playing pool and get to know people,
Well,
get to read people. You just mature as a person. Personally, I did. You know, I mean, it helps you grow up fast, and that was just me.
You can see that in Taylor too. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, she handles herself exceptionally well for being the tender age of 21, and I hope I got her age correct.
6'5". Yeah, it's 6'5".
Oh yeah, sorry, I fell asleep on the score there.
Yeah, we're getting caught up here. Thanks, Steph. The mind's wandering now.
Yes. We saw that wired up 10 ball.
She's 20.
She'll dabble in pool. Oh my goodness, I aged her by a year even. So that's even more impressive. 20 years old. Or 20 years young, I'll say it that way. 20 years young and already handles herself exceptionally well.
But let's get to the pool action here. This is crunch time here in this set. Both girls are fighting for that first shot, opening shot now.
She can still shark a few residents along the way. She'll dabble in pool, but has no interest in doing it more than a hobby. Wow. Well, for somebody who's just a hobbyist, she plays exceptionally well. Very, very important game for both players here. Eleanor looking to claw back and make this a hill-hill battle. And Taylor just looking to close this match out. Oh, she is a very, very much so a natural. But I can't take away, obviously she's put time in on the table. And you can't take away from her practice time. There you go, Bill. I think there's still an element of shyness that Taylor has, but I think she comes by that very honestly. Great hit. And leaves it safe. Eleanor is going, what do I have to do to get a clean shot on this one ball? But either way, Mr. Hansen, you gotta be proud of your little girl. She handles herself very, very well. Unfortunately, I think Eleanor has left that one ball on. It leaves a 1-9 combination for Taylor. Pool's like riding motorcycles. Once it's in your blood, you can't quit. Yeah. I know I've put my my cues down. I think my max was a 4-year hiatus.
Well,
And picked them up again and haven't been able to put them down since.
ooh, doesn't want to get
Look
treetop.
out, look out.
So the ball's relating nicely here. Let's see if she plays this one rail, or I think she might just go with inside and play 2 rails. Play the 3 in the side pocket. Try to get below it. Ooh. And she got on the right side of it. It's good.
Well, and I'm wondering if that's a case of that top rail perhaps playing a little lively
Well,
still.
the way she pocketed, she overcut the ball a little bit. That's why she ended up going a little farther than she intended.
She'll be addressed as Dr. Taylor when she plays in the future. Absolutely.
She'll land it a little straight.
She did.
Yeah, or she might be able to go high with a touch inside. Yep, that's what she's doing.
Yeah, go on the top side of the 5 ball.
Yep. Ooh, just a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because now she's just a little hampered with that 6 ball.
Hampered with the 6 and the 8 comes into play a little bit.
Yeah, this is a delicate shot. Just a little bit. You can load it up and hit it full with a lot of outside and try to kill the ball, too.
Can you try to play through the 8 ball?
Well, yeah, you can try to make it and run into the 8. You know what I mean? You can shoot that shot too. I think you don't try to get too cute and just kind of do what you said, Grant, and just try to just pocket the ball and just I think the 8 will just stop the cue ball. Oh, is she looking to play safe? Oh, she did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very smart.
Yeah, smart, yeah.
Does that leave a jump shot for Eleanor?
See, the thing about that, she had an opportunity to win there. So I think she should have took it.
Yeah.
Because I think she just played her percentage shot. But there's an opportunity there where, but think about it. She's got to beat her again. So she has an opportunity to close it out.
Yes.
So you have a little more risk to give.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But she played a great shot there, you know what I mean? That's a good save. And she's going to jump it, but I just from personal experience, I've seen a lot of funny things happen too, but.
Tough jump shot for Eleanor.
Holy moly.
Yeah, that was tough. She is usually very, very good with that jump shot, but that was a tall ask.
It was, yeah. So, well, the save paid off, so.
I'm not sure what type of cue Taylor plays with.
Well, you'll probably, if she does end up closing this out, you'll probably have to get her here in the booth here and pick her brain a little bit.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, you just try to calm yourself down here in this situation. Just keep doing what you're doing. Go through your routine.
I really, really like her focus. I've said that a couple of times throughout this match.
Yeah, these are the hardest ones. These last few balls, you start feeling it. Good stroke. Good shot. Way to stay down. Got
There you go.
got through the ball nicely.
So she plays with a sponsored OBQ, just signed with Durban Custom Cues.
Yeah, Durbin's a good guy.
So do you put a touch of inside, or are you just
No.
going to pot this ball?
Yeah, just straight high. The natural angle got it with the outside.
And I love to see that. You guys didn't get to see that on camera, I don't think, but Eleanor was in the shot where Taylor is shooting that 10 ball and got right up out of the way. Love to see the sportsmanship there.
Good shot.
Very well,
Well done.
Big smile on her face.
Yeah.
Very, very, very well done.
Kudos to both players, though.
Yeah, great match. Eleanor Collado. What a great showing. So I'm going to jump off here, Jason, and see if I can perhaps finagle both players to come on and do an interview with us.
Have fun. Say hi to the players. Let's not go anywhere.
And then we'll get the draw done for the viewer advantage. So give me 1 sec here, guys. I'm going to run and see if I can horn snaggle him to come sit with us. Both. Nope. All right, guys. We will have both Eleanor Collado and Taylor Hansen joining us.
20, here we come.
They're just going to put their cues away. I'll have Eleanor come in and sit with us first, and then we'll hear from your 2019 NAPT Summer Classic winner, Taylor Hansen. So they're going to do a couple of pictures. And as soon as they're done that, we'll have Eleanor come sit in with us. I never leave my post unmanned for too long. All right. We have Eleanor Collado sitting in with us. She's just getting ready to put the headset on. And at this point, I'm going to welcome the one and only Eleanor Collado.
Hi, Grant.
How are you, dear?
I've been better.
Well,
Oh,
it didn't
man.
quite go your way in that match, but you put up one hell of a fight. It was a great match for us to watch. Take us through it.
No, so, I'm sure you could kind of witness how frustrated and this whole weekend, to be honest, has been kind of a roller coaster. To have some moments of brilliance and have some really amazing outs and then, miss the easiest shots. Example, the 8 that I was trying to kind of like ease into this corner, the bottom left corner.
Yes. Yeah.
I had a hair dangling from my bangs. That was just kind of like, so
And it
the
got in the
stupidest
way.
things
Yeah.
of like not getting up and resetting, moving that.
Yeah.
And I just kept staring at it, going back and forth. So I think I was sharing that because lack of focus,
Yeah.
and all it takes is millimeters. I kept practicing long draws, and everything was wobbling.
Yeah.
So all it takes is just to be a fraction off,
Yes. Well, we witnessed that not only with your match, but really throughout the entire weekend with the way that the tables were playing, that if you're off just a touch,
Not
it's
forgiving.
just gonna, it's
Yep.
not going to accept that ball. Now, I have to give you some props because you battled the entire tournament. You lost the first match, and you battled the entire tournament on the B side to make it back to the finals.
I've got probably the best support of friends, and that's the thing is, you want to be competitive. Obviously, when we're playing each other, we want the other to play well,
Yeah.
which is kind of opposite. It's kind of backwards a little bit because I won't say who or what group of people root to have their opponent miss, but
Yes.
just staying positive. Veronique, one of my dearest friends, could feel kind of that my energy was not 100%.
Yeah.
And I'm not
it's something
one
we
to
picked
get.
up out on.
Yeah.
We picked up on that.
Yeah, and I'm not that way. I'm kind of I've been distracted the whole weekend, feeling like is there ever a right time to go? This year's kind of a big one for me. I'm finishing up my degree.
Yep.
Kind of eager to finish. It's my last semester, but I wasn't present. I wasn't thinking about work or school, but I wasn't 100% present, and
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. I've never felt that way. It definitely caused me to go on the B side a lot earlier than I've been used to, and I'm saying that because if you look statistically, I haven't. So I'm not saying that to be big-headed or anything, right? But it humbled me to
Yeah.
this whole weekend from struggling with my own play, the mental parts, moving to the B side really early. I grew a great respect again for the need to practice, the need to, if this is important to me and I keep getting frustrated, well, what have I done to prepare?
Or not done.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Now-
exactly it. So
Now that is kind of the thing that keeps us coming back, right? Is the struggle to always get better and perform at your best. And when you do have tournaments where you feel that you haven't performed your best, I know Eleanor Collado, and I know,
I'm so glad you can speak to that.
of
'cause
course, listen, you, my dear, and your sister are salt of the earth people. I love seeing
Thank you.
I love the fact that you come out and I get to see you because I don't get to see you very many
No,
times.
3
throughout the
times a year, I think.
Yeah, and
if
I
I'm
love
lucky.
every time I see you because you got a heart of gold
Thank you.
and you represent this game so well.
Thank you.
And if there's anybody out there, young female players coming up that should model themselves after, it's the lady sitting next to me.
I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up seeing all kinds of players, right?
Yeah.
And then I thought, okay, I really don't want to do that. And even in frustration, my homegirls were saying, look, you're still smiling, Elle.
Of course.
And
And it's
I'm
one
like,
of the things I
what's it gonna do?
absolutely love about both yourself and your sister. I'm just going to turn the camera.
Yeah.
Steph asked us to turn the camera to where we are. The only bad thing is I'm going to leave it kind of far out because you can't really see my guest. So there we are.
I can do this
Yeah,
for
there
like
we
a
are.
second.
Hi.
We can
We can get friendly.
yeah. No, and I wanted to be an example for that very reason.
Absolutely. Well, and you are an example.
Thank you.
You don't have to try to be that. You are naturally the same as your sister. You're two so salt of the earth people with some of the most positive attitudes that I've ever witnessed, and I've been around. I've been around a few places, and I love it every time I can see you and I get to hang around with you guys because of that positive energy that you bring.
Thank
and
you.
I love it.
I'm really glad that you feel that.
Of course.
You are also one of my favorite people to run into in the pool room. I cannot thank you enough for continuing to be here and to stay positive when we are not feeling positive.
Mhm.
You know, and
Well,
I've-
it was a challenge. I'll be honest, and you know this out of anybody. We got 160 people on, 167. Understand, guys, without my girl Eleanor doing what she did to help me, understand, I was stuck. I was in a real bad spot to get this stream up, to get it running, because of circumstances beyond my control.
yes.
And when I have those things happen, I'm very OCD. I like to have all my ducks in a row, everything
Yeah.
happen properly, and I was panicked. And my girl sitting beside me helped me out in a way that I can't express to you how much that meant to me, because I was panicked.
Well, I want to do as much for others as I can,
Yeah.
and we are in a world that does not do that as much anymore.
Mm-hmm.
What was I going to do? Just sit here and wait for my match and see a way out and not do it? Because now everyone here got to join in on the excitement.
Absolutely.
And I'm glad it was me anyway.
I love
Because, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just glad it worked out. And I believe that will come back to me
Oh,
in other ways. Not just
absolutely.
from you directly,
tenfold.
but that's just a better way to live life.
I agree. 100%.
And you know, whether you want to attribute my second place to that, I'll take
course.
that energy. You know, I struggled a lot, but the reminders of, will you fall into that? Will you succumb to the negativity,
That's right.
or will you fight it? Give every shot everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And
once
you
you
did,
strike
my
the
girl.
cue, if you hit it pure or not, the balls are gonna roll.
Yeah.
You're not holding that ball and like willing it to the table. You're just striking it and hoping that what you have in your mind actually happens.
Yes.
But did this kick me in the butt a little bit? Yeah, but in the right way. So I have my homework.
You made
I-
your mental notes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all you can do, you know. And,
That's
and
right.
you live to fight another day. So we have our next event next month.
Mm-hmm. And I know Eleanor Collado, she coming out firing everybody.
Do I want to shoot like that again? No. Because that was
But
hard.
you know, here's the
Out
funny
of body
thing.
experience.
All right.
Like,
Here's the funny
but
thing. I don't think you played bad. I really don't. I think the lesson for you is to not get so down on yourself. And if you ask the viewing audience, I know you didn't play bad.
Yeah.
They know you didn't play bad. But you're going to be harder on yourself than anybody.
and I've never felt this way before.
Yes.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, ever.
Yeah.
So that was new for me.
Yeah.
So not just the feeling in the moment, but also I was learning to cope with something totally new. So,
Yes.
and that's the biggest lesson to walk away with from this weekend.
Yeah.
So
But here's what I know, is the positivity that embodies Eleanor Collado will not let this drag you down.
No.
You will take this lesson.
I am
you will
so
learn
stoked
from this.
to take second
Yeah.
from someone as strong as Taylor.
She played amazing.
And she was I love all these girls,
Yeah.
but she probably was the most consistent run out player
100%
the entire
agree.
weekend.
Have to
So,
agree.
and you can't make mistakes.
No,
You know,
not when you're playing.
I was
playing that. You
No.
can't.
and I was happy actually the whole weekend of my saves until this match.
Yes.
I was playing jam up and it wasn't just ball misses now. My safes were just a couple inches
Yes.
too short
Yeah.
or too long or something. So, you know, congrats to her. She had such a really good weekend, showing us all up. But she's doing good in school too, and you know, life.
Well, and her dad was on here watching. Rooting her,
Yeah,
right?
good,
Yeah. So
good.
I
I'm
mean,
just glad everyone's here.
I'm so happy that I got to see you this trip. And you know what? Second place money, anytime you put that kind of money in your pocket, always kind of
Hey, I get to play another tournament.
you know?
I get to play another
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
So
No, I'm not complaining at all.
no,
I'm
and
very
nor
thankful.
should you. For somebody that lost out first round to the B side, to go through and play the amount of pool that you have, and Jason and I were kind of wondering, is it perhaps a little fatigue setting in? And once fatigue sets in, it starts to go on the mind. And that can be directly attributed to the fact that you are in school, you don't get to put in as much table time as what you normally would like to, and the stamina required to do
Yeah.
it. And let me
Yeah.
tell you, for somebody that went to the B-side first match to go through that much and come out victorious, second place finisher, 2019 NAPT Summer Classic, hats off to you.
Yeah, no, that's how I feel right now. I think I do feel a little fatigued. It's always weird to sleep not in your home, right?
Yes.
I'm very energy centric in that I kind of like I feed off of everyone else's energy. We have a smaller group this year, and I feel like through building up to this event, my energy has been elsewhere,
Yep.
and
And that happens.
trying to
Life
pull
happens.
that and bring it back when it's been so far out
Yes.
was a challenge. But so that's what I'm saying is I've never felt this way ever. So
Yeah. I know that struggle because
pulling
Yeah.
something out of you that isn't there, or you're willing yourself to be someone that maybe you weren't prepared to be.
yes.
Does that make? I don't know
It
if that
does.
makes any
Yeah,
sense.
man, I'm with you.
Okay. But then
We're
knowing.
this.
Right? I
Yeah.
know we've been on the same page for a while, Grant. So, so that's why I said it feels like an out of body experience, because I know what I've done, what I'm capable of. I know my limits. I know, what I need to do to prepare. I didn't do anything like get wasted last night and sleep at 4 a.m. Like I know what to do.
Yeah.
But then when it's all unraveling and unfolding in front of you, you're just like, what is going on? I don't know how many times I hit my head on my, put my palm to my forehead going, like, what is that?
Yeah. I know
but
that.
it's very humbling.
I know that
very
struggle.
humbling.
It is.
And maybe that's what I needed to kind of get right with the sport again.
Yes. But
2
you know what? And
years.
you will look back on this, and I
Yeah.
promise you this. You'll look back on this. You're gonna come back. You're gonna be stronger the next time. And now having gone through this, it's always a lesson in pool. Win, lose, or draw. There's always a lesson there. And I know Eleanor Collado extremely well. And I know that you're going to pull a positive from this, and you're
Thank
going
you.
to come back to be even stronger in the next event.
Yeah, what's dwelling on it or being negative Nancy gonna do
Yeah.
right now? I just have to reflect and keep moving forward.
Yeah. And I love it.
So thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad that everything worked out.
It did.
I will do what I can for you.
Thank you, baby.
I'm looking forward to talking to you about how I can get more involved
yes.
with your
yes, we had talked
beautiful
prior,
business.
and now we need to put the serious talk
Thanks,
down.
Steph. I
And
miss
let's-
you.
Let's get it done.
Thank you everybody for being here. Q Sports Live. I don't know what the tour would be like without them, without Grant and
Oh,
Ben.
thank
We
you.
miss you here, but I hope all is well. Thank you so much for having me.
Anytime.
Now
You
we
know
can go
it.
relax, right?
Yeah, we can.
Turn the stream off.
We can
and-
turn the stream off. I
you
gotta
know.
do a quick interview with
Yeah,
Taylor
with
if
Taylor.
she's still
Okay.
around somewhere.
All right.
And then
trade
yeah,
places.
we'll get to doing some dinner or something.
There you go.
I like it.
Like it. Okay. Thanks, Grant.
You're welcome.
'Kay.
Thanks for sitting in with me, Eleanor. There you go, guys. Eleanor Collado, a class act, always represents pool in a phenomenal, phenomenal way. Now we get to have the one and only Taylor Hansen, your 2019 NAPT Summer Classic champion. Come and sit down with me. Welcome to Q Sports Live, Taylor Hansen.
Hello.
What a performance, my dear.
Thank you.
Undefeated the whole way through for NAPT Summer Classic this year. Take us through it. How did you feel?
Well, it was a rough start. I started down 5-1 my very first match, and I just fought back and came back 7-5, won 6 games in a row, and I've been playing pretty well the rest of the tournament. The last
you played
match.
extremely well through the tournament, I got to tell you.
Thank you. The last match, few mistakes that I probably shouldn't have made, but just had to stay focused and keep fighting my way through it.
Yeah, keep the foot down on the gas pedal, which you did extremely well. Now, I thought, and I misquoted your age throughout the tournament. I thought you were 21. Your dad corrected me.
Unfortunately, I'm only 20.
You are 20
Yes.
years young, and what a player. Your composure, the way that you represent the game, your fundamentals, lock solid.
Thank you.
Your focus around the table, and I've mentioned this a few times, your focus around the table is unbelievable. You do unbelievably well with it. So can you run us through what goes through your mind when you're at the table?
Honestly, I just tune everything out, take one ball at a time. I try and plan out at least 3 shots, especially in 9-ball, 10-ball.
Yeah.
Just to try and get on the right line, which a lot of times I don't. But
Mm-hmm.
no, other than that, I don't really pay attention to what's going on around me and focus on my match one game at a time.
Well, and you keep your eyes on the prize. And
Yep.
I noticed that when you're walking around the table. You're not looking around the room. You don't really care what anybody else is doing. You keep your eye on the prize. Your eyes are locked on that table. And whether that's on the cue ball or your object ball or what have you, you don't look around. And I think it's a really good lesson for any young players coming up. Doesn't matter what anybody else is saying, doing, what your opponent's like. You're not playing them. You're playing that table. And you do that extremely well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So 2019 NAPT Summer Champion. Do we get to see you at the next one? Are you going to be in Las Vegas?
I hope so. I'm going to look at the dates. It's really tough to get to big tournaments like this during the school year because I'm in college and I can't afford to miss that much school, but I'll try my best.
Now, Dad says that you're going to kind of put pool on a hold and go into the medical field in school.
Yep. In about 2 years or so, I'll be graduating from Lindenwood and then going on to PT school. So I might have to take a little break then because it's full all year round for almost 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we'll miss you at that point. But up until the point you leave, pay attention, guys. You're going to see a lot of Miss Taylor Hansen. I can tell you. Very, very talented young player. Wish you nothing but the best. Hopefully we get to see you again in Las Vegas.
Yeah, you
That'll
too.
be at Griff's.
Thanks.
You bet. I appreciate it, Taylor. There we are, guys. Taylor Hansen, your 2019 NAPT Summer Classic champion, goes undefeated the whole way through. And that does it for me, guys. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Oh, I got to do the draw. So I'm not done yet. I'm almost done. I'll see if I can get Taylor Hansen to maybe pull the ticket for our draw. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have Adrienne do it. Adrienne can do it. Give me 1 second, and I'll have Adrienne pull the ticket. Alrighty, guys, we have a winner for viewer advantage number 11. It is Michelle Walper. Congratulations. I will contact you over Facebook. She is a local Calgary girl. She has won the draw. It is her choice now whether she wants the T3 jump break cue, the Jacoby Black, the JB case, or $620 cold hard cash. That does it for us here for the 2019 NAPT Summer Classic. We appreciate everybody tuning in this weekend, sticking with me. I appreciate it on behalf of myself, Jason Klatt, all of the other guest commentators that sat down with us. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We are done. We will see you September 6th through 8th when we'll be in Billings, Montana. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We will see you then. Have a great evening.